Hello, my name is Omar, I'm an ENFP, and I'm a 23-year-old. By the way, this video is inspired by Megan Lavoda's series. Like, she has this series that's about, like, uh, a love letter to blank type, and I've got my inspiration from those kind of videos. And Megan is one of the reasons that I really got into MBTI in the first place. So please go check her out. I feel like her channel is evolving right now, and her content is expanding. So please go check her out. I might link her in the description as well because, well, she has the right to, because she is like inspired me to do this as well. I just want this video as an homage to pay to ESFPs. You motherfuckers are incredible. And I know you're okay with me telling you that you're motherfuckers because you're fucking chill with a lot of things. I love you. I love ESFPs. I really, and ISFPs, like the SFP type. I really, really, really love you guys. I'm gonna explain why. So for me, like as an ENFP, ESFPs are like this really similar but also not so similar type to us. You're like very, like when I see a person who's like an ESFP, they're like always fun, always energetic, and always like put you in a better mood. You just have this aura of like life. You just have this aura of life around you, of energy, of light, and it really shines through. And I think that's due to SE and FI, because SE is seen a lot of the time as this like aggressive function and like this oversimplistic function, which it can be very much. And but like the beautiful combination of SE and FI just creates this lighthearted but also so present and so energetic combination of a person, and that's you, ESFPs or ISFPs, or your loved one if you're watching this, like, because you love an ESFP. You guys, like, when I have an ESFP friend, and we've been friends for like 11 or like 12 years at this point. I think 11. And whenever I call him, whenever that is, he never fails to make me laugh, and he never fails to laugh with me. And we've gone through ups and downs. We've been like, distant for some while. We never really fought or anything, but we just like, grew apart at some point and then grew back. And he's in my life forever, and I love him forever, and I know that he loves me forever. And it's that simple, genuine life that you have, that you offer, that's brilliant, really. And it's your ability to be present and to be attentive to when the person's talking to you, and like your eyes is like lit up when you're talking to a person you love. That's really beautiful, and that's really wonderful, and you make my heart warm because I like being goofy, and you like it too. You're like this very, like, you're like an ENFP if they were into sports. Basically, like, I know not all ESFPs are into sports or whatever, but I'm jealous of you a lot of the time. I'm jealous of how simple you can conduct your life. You can go on with your relationships. You can be. I want to be that someday. I want to be that at least some of the time. And that's, again, the beauty of your SE and FI. And I love that. I had like last year, I was really depressed, like really. And we used to play PUBG, online, and we would like talk on Discord and stuff. And there was this one ESFP friend, like, he wasn't even like my friend back then. It was like an acquaintance, and he was loud, obnoxious, funny, didn't take himself too seriously, was just having fun. And that innocence, that pure innocence reminds me of myself. And he really, like, even though we didn't talk at all at the time, we still aren't that close actually, but Little did he know that he was one of the reasons that I got out of my depression. That his smile, like his genuine smile, reminded me that I can be that. I can be that, and someone is that, and I can be that too. And that's the beauty of ESFPs. It's like they remind you of how fun life can be, how genuine and how amazing an experience can be. And when they love, that's the beauty of it. Like a lot of energetic like a lot of energetic people are uh really deemed as the fuckboy and like the or like the bitch, because you can be, let's face it. But a lot of ESFPs aren't. A lot of ESFPs are just there. They love you. They care for you. They stand by your side, but they also just want to have fun. And that's one of the most wonderful combinations of traits, really. Like, genuinely, if I get married, I really want that person to be an ISFP or an ESFP, because holy shit, you guys are fun. You guys ground me. Also, let's take like another ESFP example. There's this girl that I had a crush on, who's also an ESFP, and whenever I see her, it's like, I don't know. It's like she lit, like she lit lights. She has this light emitting from her, and not only because she's pretty, because she is pretty. She's really pretty, but because she's also life. She's life. A lot of you are life, and that's wonderful. And I really, really wish or hope, because I am getting my social circle like bigger at the moment. I'm trying to, at least. And I really hope to get to know more ISFPs and ESFPs, because fuck it, man, you're just so fun. You're so fun. But there's this thing that I notice with ESFPs, and mostly depressed ESFPs, because my sister's an ESFP, and we don't have the best relationship. Mainly because we have like some shit in our childhood, but we're good. Like we can get along pretty much most of the time. And there's this thing that ESFPs go through when they're depressed is doom. They feel doomed. Their inferior function takes over, and it's dark, and it only shows them like this one path of that the future can take, and it's dark, and it's just unpleasant, and they're really convinced that that's the only path that their life is going to take. And that's not true. Not only because you just don't know what future is going to hold for you, it's because of who you are. You're a fighter, and you push through, and you're strong, and you're an individual, and that matters. That gets you through shit. That gets you through a lot of shit. That strength, that force of life that you have will and can get you through a lot of shit. There's also like this friend who's an ESFP who told me once, that's the same from like a year ago with the depressed and Discord and PUBG thing, if you're keeping score or like track. That person, I was talking to him, and he was like, I went through a horrible period of my life, and the only thing that got me through it is that I tried. I tried my best and never gave up. And that's like the balance between your dark NI when you're depressed and your hopeful SE is you keep going. You just keep going. And I want you to keep going. I really do. I really enjoy being with an ESFP whenever I get the chance. Mostly ESFP guys, because you're really refreshing, because at least where I'm from, like I'm from the Middle East, and we're like mostly conservative and stuff. So an emotional, energetic guy is really not unheard of, but isn't really encouraged. It's like deemed as gay or whatever. So when I see an ESFP guy, it really it warms my heart because that's I can relate. I can relate to you. I can relate to how energetic and lively and authentic you are, and also how much you can be blunt and how much you curse. I love people who curse, and how much you can just say whatever shit is on your mind, and I love that, and that's valuable, and that's something that the world needs more of. So please, if whatever storm like takes away your light, please don't give up. Please, please, like that's a personal request, not only for humanity but like for me. I love you. I love your energy. I hope I can get to know more of people that are of your type, ISFPs or ESFPs. I like okay, so like a side comment on ISFPs, or like, not a side comment. Let's just dedicate this section to ISFPs. You guys are the definition of Zen. Okay, so you're still bubbly and energetic as your ESFP siblings, but you're also really calm, and I love that about you. I love ISFP people. Like I just feel safe around you. I feel like I can say whatever shit I want to say because you can understand with your dominant FI, and you also have this really strong NI in you that really grounds my NE. And I don't know if I'll ever get married, but if I do, I really want the person to be an ISFP because I just feel they complement. I just feel like an ISFP would complement me so well, and so my energy and would complement my energy so well. And ISFPs are like you really get okay, back to the general SFP area territory, whatever. You really get me out of my shell. You encourage me to experience more. Usually, the things that I crave that are external are mostly thoughts, ideas, debates, theories. That's my NE. That's my N function. But you guys encourage me to go to the gym, go on a walk, um, be in a relationship, get like go hiking, go swimming. Those experiences are things that I suck at. I suck at like being consistent with them. Even though I like them, I like being active. I like when my body is like active and alive, because most of the time it isn't. Like I'm really thin and not really strong. I'm trying to fix that as well. So ESFPs really encourage that. They encourage you to go out and see life, and that's amazing for anyone, not just for like NPs like myself, like ENFPs. For anyone, we're all in need of being um, reminded of how of how vast life is and how vast our experiences can be. So, as a conclusion, for ESFPs and ISFPs, I love you. I genuinely thankful that some ESFPs and ISFPs in my life exist. I really want you to take care of yourselves and do what you like best. Just live your life authentically, unapologetically, and just kill it. Just kill it being you, because you are individuals and you are amazing. And to anyone who's watching this who's in an ISFP or an ESFP but rather has a significant other who's an SFP, take care of them, give them their space, give them their chance to explore. Of course, there are toxic people like who are ESFPs and ISFPs. That's true for all types. All types can be toxic, and I haven't really met a toxic ISFP or ESFP yet, so I might be a bit biased towards the healthy ones. But I feel like ESFPs and ISFPs are really loyal and really stick with you once you really love them, or once they like really love you. So take care of them and have faith in them. They might seem dangerously energetic and outgoing, that they might leave you, but they probably won't, at least from my own experience. I'm sure there are toxic ESFPs and ISFPs, but from my experience, they're really loyal and they really stick with you. So, and also if you're like an NP watching this, ESFPs are open-minded, but they find it hard to understand when we talk in like really abstract ways because they don't really have much FNE, and the like their NI like already overwhelms them, like mostly if they're not really well developed. So try to talk in simple terms, like not I don't want to sound like condescending or anything, like simple is wonderful, simple is I would say, okay, more realistic terms. Try to come up with um, examples that would make them understand you more, because they can seem close-minded if you don't really know how to communicate with them, because they can be, because everyone can be close-minded if you can't communicate with them well. But once you communicate your ideas in a realistic or like down-to-earth way, not really like the theory or like the deep side of your ideas, and also when you share your emotions with them, it's really a joyous experience. It really is. It's beautiful. Yeah, it really is. I'm gonna end this video here. So if you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe down below. I'm gonna try to upload more and more and more, because I don't know, I want to get this channel to get to more people and hopefully help more people. Hopefully. And yeah, hope you like this video. See you next time. Bye bye.